Hi, my name's Paul Bliven. I am a sound editor and re-recording mixer with 20 years experience in film and post-production. For the past 3 years, I mixed trailers for feature films for online and streaming marketing. Recently, I contacted two major Los Angeles-based music production libraries. One is Extreme Music, based in Santa Monica, and the other is APM near Hollywood. Now, Extreme works with big hitters. It's like the premier production music library, I think, in the world, probably. Hans Zimmer, looking on their website, they had Exhibit up there. There's numerous film composers, known artists, pop, hip hop, producers, they're all on there. So their music production licensing prices are going to be a top tier. APM is a little bit more along like sort of medium tier level. You can definitely market your film with their music production library. These are more people who know what they're doing, but are kind of under the radar. It's got good quality music on it, but it's just going to be at that little lower tier because these people are not as well known or an everyday name like they have at Extreme Music. This is the APM website. I actually contacted one of the representatives to get some information about their pricing and all of that, and they gave me one of their rate cards, and they gave me a whole bunch of information about their tracks. So yeah, if you look here, it says right there, it says library for over 40 years. So this is a pretty old music production library. It's been around for quite a while. And I did notice, having used them in the past with previous companies, that they do have a lot of cool retro-y sounding tracks. So maybe they're actually tracks that have been recorded in those time frames. So some information about them, they have over 1 million tracks on this website. 380,000 or so are actual songs with lyrics. There's 25,000 albums. One thing that's really important when you're doing trailer mixes, or really kind of any mix, is that having the ability to have stems, removing the vocals, for instance. They have 122,000 songs with stems. There's tracks released every month. It says here that the number of new tracks released monthly is 8,000. That seems insane, but I guess given that they have over 1 million songs, I guess it's highly likely. One thing that's not as high as some of the others is their sound design track count, which is, like things that we're talking about in this video: swooshes, impacts, risers, slams, these kind of tracks. They have almost 16,000 sound design tracks. So it's quite a lot, but not nearly as much as they've got music tracks, 1 million music tracks. So this place is really great for finding music. So quickly, I just wanted to share their indie film trailer rate card. When I spoke to the representative at APM Music, they said that I could share this information with you for films under a $10 million budget. So as you can see, they have these different categories for stuff. And if you look down here, it says sound design, campaign use. So they've got all media, $750 a track, includes theatrical, all forms of TV and radio, all future media, and so on. So this would be like if you wanted to use a single type of trailer for radio, TV, theatrical, then one sound design track is going to cost you $750. Okay, now, so they do have something called a blanket license, where you have unlimited music and sound design for the entire campaign, and they're showing you the budget of the film. So between 2 and 10 million, you can spend 15,000, and you can use as many music cues, as many sound design cues as you want. And that includes for featurettes and home entertainment. So that's helpful. I worked at Deluxe for a number of years doing featurettes and home entertainment, and sometimes we actually did cut in music from the trailers if it was something that had like this kind of a license for it. So without that, it's 6,000. So if you just are doing trailers and cut downs and you're not doing any kind of bonus content for home entertainment or featurette, making of featurettes, that kind of thing, it's only 6,000. You're getting a nice deal. If you only want to use sound design and you're under 10 million, you can do $2,000. So I guess this blanket license you could go as low as $2,000. It probably, if they said, hey, you know what, you're using quite a lot of cues, you could save some money with our blanket license. Why don't you just pay us $2,000? So that's a decent rate. That's good. Again, this is under $10 million. So anything over that's going to be quite a bit more expensive, I'm sure. I don't know what those prices are because I don't have that. Let's go to the website. So an easy to use website. One thing that's kind of nice, when you search terms, you can use these little check boxes for things you want to search for. So let's just search for sound design and see what comes up. So there's 26,621 titles. Now, obviously that's more than what the information I was given, but that just means that some of these are probably songs that just have something they want to call sound design in it, but you're going to get a lot of stuff. So over here on the side, what's kind of nice, you can use filters to just instantly. So like I'm going to click on trailers. Now we're down we had 26,000, now we're down to 9,000. Okay. Now let's see, I'm going to look at mood. Let's see what we're going to do. Let's say scary. And let's see, we're now down to 4,000. And what about tension? Okay, 2,000. So you can just continue whittling this down based on various filters throughout this and then start listening to tracks. I'm not going to listen to any of these tracks for fear of, triggering some sort of a copyright, but you can go to this website yourself, it's just apmmusic.com. You can sign up for an account. Like I have my account here. You just easily create a new login, just like you would any social media or email address account, and then you've got an account. You can look through it and listen to these songs all you want. And if you happen to be a music supervisor or a producer working on trailers, you can contact through the website, your particular, like if we go to my account, there'll be a particular person that I'm set up with as my representative. So you can contact the representative, you can ask about pricing. Even if your film is over 10 million, you can find out about that kind of stuff. Really, really friendly staff there. The person I spoke with was super helpful, super friendly. If you're having trouble using this website, trying to find stuff, you can contact them and say, hey, can you find me some things and send them to me? So if you're looking for music, I highly recommend this place. I've used them a lot in the past. They really do have great sounding songs. And as you can see, not too bad priced here. Now, Extreme, I think because they're a much more high-end brand, when I contacted their sales rep, he didn't want to give me the rates that I could disclose with anyone. He was very forthcoming with me personally, but if you want to find out, I guess mainly because things can change or it can depend on the budget, like with the other one. I didn't have a budget for this. I was just asking questions to hopefully give some information out. But really, if you want to find out this information, you're going to want to contact one of the reps and be serious, like I have a project and this is my budget. Because this is, like I said, it's a high-end music production library. They have big clients coming through here and they have big names. Look, even Death Row. Let's see what else. Here's a trailer. Let's click on trailer. So obviously sci-fi is very big. One of the things that I think is really cool about this particular library is they have Two Steps from Hell. Two Steps from Hell is a really, really, if you haven't heard of them, they're a really, really awesome, epic music composer duo. Thomas Bergerson and Nick Phoenix, epic duo. And yeah, here's even one of their songs right here. I'm not going to play it, but if you just type in YouTube, Two Steps from Hell, you'll hear all sorts of songs from them. My son loves them even. So they have done a lot of stuff in feature films. I think Interstellar, they had a track on there. I hear them in commercials all the time. Like, it's very epic. It's very cinematic. It's very sci-fi. Also, Hans Zimmer is featured on here in some fashion or another. I think he created something called Bleeding Fingers music, which is like a group of people that works over at Remote Control, and that they create music for Extreme. So they're kind of like his proteges. So Check out their website, extrememusic.com. If you want to find out more information about pricing, sign up on the sign up page and get in contact with one of the reps. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification button. Thanks again. My name's Paul Bliven. Have a good one.